This is Hugo, protector of the multi-gigaverse. You've tuned in to Doctrine Reviews. Doc is currently stuck in the multi-gigaverse with Bucky as they search for the rap bits. This is just one of a gazillion dimensional portals.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, how you like this travel in the multi-gigaverse?
I don't know if I like it or if I don't, but Doc.
I get the feeling you don't belong here.
No, I want to go home soon, but not without my little
No,
friends.
we gotta find the rat bits.
Yes, I miss them. I feel them. I know. I miss them. But I really feel the need to tell a joke and release some stress.
Oh, sure, if it's
You
gonna
ready
help.
for a joke?
Yeah, go ahead. If it's gonna help you feel
We
better.
don't have patience anymore, do we?
There's nobody out there. I don't see anybody. We're in between.
Nobody.
We're in between dimensions here.
Nobody. I
Okay.
love my patience. I miss them.
Okay, tell me a joke.
Okay, Doc. Doc.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Doc. No. I said Doc.
Ida.
No.
Oh no.
No, it's Doc. It's not ringing a bell. It's Doc.
Yeah, what?
Doc.
I'm feeling weird. This whole mega multi.
No. It's Doc.
Knock knock.
Now knock with your hand. Knock. That's it.
Who's there?
Knock. Water.
Water?
Yes.
Walter?
No. Water.
Water?
Yes, that you drink.
Are you from Philadelphia?
No.
You drink water?
No.
Okay.
I'm from
Water.
I'm from Pennsylvania,
water.
but not Philly.
Water who?
Why are you asking so many questions? Open the door and let me in.
Open the door and
What
let
are
him
you
in.
asking so
Open
many
the door.
questions?
Someone's
Yes.
knocking at the door.
Somebody's ringing the bell.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Do me a favor
Open the door.
and let them in.
Open the door.
Let them
Like the
in.
door to a different dimension.
Doc, don't scare me.
Look, I think there's a door down there to a different dimension.
You want to open it?
Well, we should look for the rat bits.
We should, but
We
what
need
about
to
the
get
other-
back home
What
sometime.
about the other scary stuff? And Morty's probably worried about me. And what about Mrs. Dredd? Did you tell her?
No, because what we'll do is we'll go back in time as though we never left.
Yeah, but what about now? Is she worried about you?
There is no now here in the someway.
You don't know that.
We'll go back to
You
when
don't know that.
we'll go back to when we left, and they'll never know we were gone.
Doc.
Okay, let's open up that door.
Not now.
Let's open up that door.
I'm scared.
Let's open up the door.
I'm scared.
Let's open up the door.
Okay, open it.
Oh.
Oh. What's going on there?
It's kind of interesting.
That's not me.
Is that
No, I never did that before.
is that
Who is that?
graveyard cinema? Is that graveyard cinema?
It's not with me and you.
Is that horrible, Henry?
And
Wait a minute. No, that's not horrible.
No.
And that's definitely not Mad Marty.
No. Is that Morty?
It kind of looks like
Who's
us.
behind the camera?
Look at Morty behind the camera.
But it's not Morty, is it?
Your rackets aren't here. Hey, Bad Bucky.
Hey, dreadful Doc.
Welcome to the crypt, and you are watching Graveyard Cineplex.
Is.
And we give you all the reviews of all the up and coming movies.
We do.
So, you ready to get the ball rolling there, Bad Bucky?
Wait, dreadful Doc. Is you ready for this?
Are you ready for a joke?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead, Bad Bucky. Tell me
Is
your
you
joke.
ready, guess? Is you ready? Okay. Why did Superman fail to defeat Dracula? Why?
I don't know, Bad Bucky.
Do you know?
No, go ahead, tell us.
Because, you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, tell us.
He could not go to the crypt tonight.
He could not go to the crypt tonight. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that funny?
That's
Isn't that funny,
it is what it is. Well, hey, we have a really good movie to review tonight.
We do.
And like I said, welcome to Graveyard Cineplex, and tonight me and Bad Bucky are going to be reviewing a movie called Bloodthirst.
Bloodthirst.
It's recent, 2023.
Yes.
Yes, it's radar and it runs about an hour and
28 minutes.
28 minutes
To be
long.
exact.
So, let's set this up for you a little bit.
We will.
Okay, the movie opens up and we are in what appears to be a desert area.
Yes.
Very desolate, nothing green, and there's
Yes.
a farmer raking gravel.
There is.
And he is approached by like 4 people wearing black robes and goggles.
Creepy.
Very creepy and very menacing. And what we learn is that this is like a desolate world.
It is.
With very few human survivors.
Yes.
And it's inhabited by vampires. They're hunting for blood and recruiting members.
Yes.
Yes. Because there are 2 different groups of vampires.
Yes.
One is like following an old master, and the other one is following a vampire queen.
Yes.
Throw into the mix a vampire hunter.
Yes.
John Shepard, who I don't think they use his name too much in the movie. He's just known as
they
the
called him the
vampire hunter.
Yes.
He's a loner.
He is.
And he's like kind of Clint Eastwood, you know? In those old Clint Eastwood westerns, the man with no name, kind of like out there hunting vampires.
Yes.
Yes. Well, anyhow, he's played by Costas Mandylor.
Yes.
And I hope I said that right. Costas
Yes.
Mandylor.
He did a good job.
He did a good job. He's quiet. He is menacing.
Yes.
He's a presence.
He is.
He is. You may recognize him from the Saw franchise.
Yes.
I think he started in Saw 3.
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
And you may
He
also
was in Saul, but I don't want no number.
you may also recognize him from the movie Death Count.
Yes.
Yeah, he plays a Mad Max type character. You know, a loner out in the desert with a mission.
He does.
Well, much like Seven Samurai, he starts to meet people who are going to help him on his quest.
Yes.
Yes. I think the first person he comes across is Charlie.
Yes.
Who they sort of like help each other.
They do.
They do. And
they
soon develop a friendship, and Charlie has a knack for stealing things.
He does.
And finding things.
Yay.
Yes. And a little bit farther down the road, they come across Rico.
Yes.
Yes, the motorcycle man.
Yes.
Yes. And he joins their little band.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they get more friends.
And a little bit farther down the road,
yes.
Yeah, John and Charlie and Rico
yes.
meet up with the sisters.
Yes, 2 sisters.
2 sisters, and they're in a really cool car.
They're in a hot rod.
They're in a hot rod.
Yeah.
And you know, it must be hot in that.
And they have garlic bullets.
They do. They have garlic shotgun shells.
Yes.
Yes. So, this ragged band of survivors is looking for the master vampire.
Yes.
The head vampire.
Yes, and his queen.
And his queen. Now, the master vampire.
Yes.
Yes, is played by
Robert Lasardo.
The master vampire is played by Robert Lasardo. But anyhow, he plays the master vampire, and him and a group of like 4 or 5 other vampires are out recruiting vampires for the Vampire Queen.
Yes.
Yeah, you may recognize Robert Lasardo from Bucky.
Harry and the Hendersons.
He had a part in Harry and the Hendersons.
And Bridge of the Doomed. Bad Bucky.
Bad Bucky. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Bad Bucky. And he works for the Vampire Queen.
He does, and she's mean.
The Vampire Queen is played by Tara Reid. But our horror fans may recognize her from Urban Legend. And Art of the Dead.
She did a good job.
She did do a good job. You know, the setting for this film in the desert area is perfect. It's desolate.
Yes.
You don't see towns, and you get the feeling that everything is dead. Yes. You know what, Bad Bucky? Before we rate this film, let's run that brief clip from Kimberly Cole.
Okay, she's really nice.
Kimberly Cole starred in this movie along with several others.
She did a good job. Great job. They all did.
Okay, Morbid Morty?
Right.
Go ahead, run that clip with Kimberly Cole.
Run that rip. Run that rip. Run it. He's such a good camera person.
He is a good camera person.
Good evening to the amazing Dr. Dread. I am Scream Queen Kimberly Cole Zemke, coming to you live from Scream Farm, my haunted home in Jones, Alabama. And it really is haunted. If you want, you can check out Dead Files, episode 10, season 10. It's called Dead Rising. That was about my house. And also Ghost Loop. They're both on Discovery Plus. Ghost Loop, I think we're episode 3, Choking Up. So it's a real haunted house, Dr. Dread. I've always wanted to talk to you about that. I'm hoping one day you can come and visit. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is Bloodthirst from the Mahal Empire, the amazing Michael Mahal and Sonny Mahal, the Mahal brothers of Mahal Empire. This is their wonderful film, Bloodthirst. It stars the amazingly beautiful Tara Reid and Robert Lasardo and Costas Mandelar. So, let's see. I got to play Sandy Weston. I got to go down to Nelson, Nevada, an old ghost town, the El Dorado gold mine, a defunct gold mine there. I think that was running in the 1800s. And it was very, very, very hot. Very hot. My character got to wear a really cool futuristic wardrobe because this is like an apocalyptic vampire film and we're the survivors. I'm not going to give away too much of the plot because I hope you'll all run right out to Walmart and get your own copy. It's only about $13 at Walmart. And it's also streaming everywhere. I think Redbox Digital, Hulu, and lots of other places. So just, check out Bloodthirst. But this was my wardrobe, my very, very dirty wardrobe, I have to tell you. One of the things that I heard the most while on set was put more dirt on Kimberly. It became a joke. I was very grungy, very sweaty, and of course in my makeup very pale as I transitioned into a vampire. I got to be bitten by that gorgeous, amazing, talented Tara Reid. And I also got to work closely with Costas Mandelar, the Australian hunk. How much cooler can that be? So let's see. I got to work in a basement. A lot of my scenes were down in a basement, like in part of a mine. And it was about 123 degrees in there. And it was filled with snakes, rattlesnakes, and rats, and roaches, scorpions, you name it. Also, a bat flew in at one point and didn't make the cut, but he tried to make his film debut. But it was just so hot and sweaty, and there were so many of us down there, and it was so claustrophobic, but it was great. Great fun. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Wish I was there now. Amazing cast. Let's see. Lance Caver. He was not only a fantastic actor, he's also a fantastic rattlesnake wrangler. He wrangled all the rattlesnakes and bats and critters and kept us safe. So shout out to Lance Caver. Let's see. Wesley Cannon, also great actor, got to work with him. And the amazing Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist, and lots of soap operas and lots of other films. She was Pazuzu in The Exorcist, but in this film, she doesn't fare quite as well. But she's a fabulous actress, and it was amazing to get to work with Eileen Dietz. I also consider her a friend. Let's see, what else? It was just an amazing, fun time. And working with the Mahals is always a lot of fun. I've done several films with them. I was also in Death Count, Bermuda Island. What else? Alien Storm. Got to work with Kevin Sorbo. But I have to say that after going to the premiere, Halloween, right before Halloween, this one is probably going to go down as one of my favorites. Just the cast, the crew, the whole 9 yards, the whole fun time that we had out in Nevada filming it in the heat. It was just amazing. Getting bitten by Tara Reid. It was great. It was a lot of fun, and I hope everybody will watch Bloodthirst, please. Now, Dr. Dredd is going to give us his take on the film, and that's very exciting because it's an honor to be on his show and to have him review a film that I was a part of. So take it away, Dr. Dredd. You're amazing. Mwah. Bye for now, everybody.
Thank you, Kimberly, for being a guest on our show.
Kimberly, you were so wonderful.
Thank you. We'd love to have you back again sometime.
Yes.
Bad Bucky, you want to give us your rating on this movie?
Yes.
Out of 4 skulls.
I loved it. I sat on the edge of my seat the whole time, guess. The whole time. I loved it. I loved the acting. I loved the effects. I was like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? I give it a 4 out of 4. It was amazing. Bad
Bucky gives it a 4 out of 4 skull rating.
Yes.
And we did watch the movie together, and I can tell you Bad Bucky was like on the edge of his seat the whole time.
I loved it.
I like the look of the film. It's kind of like a Western, kind of like a post-apocalyptic, and vampires, too.
Yes.
So, I'm going to give it like 3.75. It was a good flick. I enjoyed it. This is Dreadful Doc and
Bad Bucky. Bad Bucky.
Just want to remind you guys, as always, keep it scary.
Keep it scary. Keep it scary.
Thank you for watching Graveyard Cineplex.